Alright guys, we're back. Back to Island. Last time, well, we learned a little bit more about the stories of Island. In the sense that Setsuna is actually a character from legend, believe it or not. Some Setsuna. Is it really him? Who knows? I mean, he is a time traveler, it could be him. And also the causes of Soot Blight syndrome. And why this island is in a way cursed. That's pretty much what happened. It was a long explanation, of course. Well, let's continue the story then. And see what happens. What continues to happen. That's what happened today, in a nutshell, exactly. I take a deep breath, having relayed my account on the day's events in something of a frenzy. For some reason, the long monologues get really exhausting. I wish she'd at least indicate that she was listening though. Oh, so I'm explaining to Kuhan what happened, I see. I want some shaved ice too. That's your takeaway from this. A Titanic helping. I wouldn't recommend that. It really gave me a bad stomach. Bringing Kuan her dinner, I decided to tell her about my day. Hey Kuan, there's something I'd like to ask the woman who named her daughter Rine. I need to talk to you about something important. Will you open the door? No response. It looks like I'll have to play my trump card. Don't worry, it's no longer light outside. The sun has already sunk beneath the waves and the hallway's shrouded in darkness. Whoa, the wooden door creaks open very slowly. And out comes Kuan, every inch of skin covered.
どうして、それで私が安心すると?
Oh, I think I just figured that out from the previous episode, right? You really need to ask. Anybody be able to guess after hearing that story. At first I thought that you'd shut yourself away like this because of how much the island's past weighed on you. And there must be some truth in that as well. But the reason is much simpler. You have Soot Blight syndrome, don't you? Kuan stares at her feet and pulls the hood further over her face. Is it progressive? Maybe I'm being too nosy. I just assume that the disease is in its final stages, judging from her lifestyle. There's no point talking around it. I heard that there haven't been any serious cases in recent years.
誰が言っていたんですか?
Garando Sara.
あの子はまだ子供ですから。
Yeah, that's what I figured. There's no way a disease without obvious cause or cure would simply vanish like that.
昔と比べれば減ってきてはいますが、今もこの病に苦しめられている人は確かにいます。そういう人たちはめったに外を出歩かないので目立たないだけです。
I'm fairly certain that that's not all there is to it. Something more troubling must be going on behind the scenes to convince people that this disease belongs to the past.
バイモン病はこの島の人間が過去に犯した罪に対する罰なんです。
So I've heard. The couple loved each other, despite the fact that their love was taboo. Can that really be considered a sin?
罪は今もまだ許されてはいません。
And can this really be considered their punishment? If so, then it's unnecessarily cruel. Or did they do something else, something worse, to warrant this?
きっと永遠に許されることはないでしょう。
Yesterday, I promised Kuan that I'd save this island, along with everyone I've met here. But now I'm made painfully aware of my own ignorance. Will I really be able to save even one of them, all by myself? How about Rine? Rine bears the name of the very figure who, according to legend, received that cruel sentence. Does it follow that she also shoulders her namesake's punishment? She sleeps during the day and takes her walks in the middle of the night. She never takes off the hat. That's a good deal of circumstantial evidence. And if she refused to come with us to the tea house because she didn't want to go in the sun, then that made complete sense. Having said that, I haven't seen any dark patches on her skin. At least not yet.
あの子は違います。
I have a deep sigh of relief when Kuan denies my suspicious outright, but it's short-lived. The next moment, I'm struck by another strain of unease. Why is she that way then?
あの子が病んでいるのは事実です。
Huh?
あの子が患っているのは恐怖という名の病です。
Fear.
梅門病を恐れるあまり外に出ることができなくなったんです。
I see. Maybe that's inevitable. I had a hard time looking at that old woman's face myself, and it must be even worse for Rine, given that the disease apparently runs in the family. Maybe Kuon chooses to wear her hood inside the house so as not to frighten Rine any further.
私はあの子が不憫でなりません。いくら広い屋敷とはいえ、この島と比べればはるかに小さな箱庭です。ましてや島の外の世界とは比べるべくもありません。
A single teardrop trickles out from underneath her hood, and is absorbed into the carpet.
いずれ私はいなくなる運命です。そうしたらあの子は
Will she carry on living in this mansion all by herself, forever fearful and alone? Maybe this fear is another punishment that's been bestowed on the islanders. But to be punished for something you're not remotely guilty of, that's more like a curse. Yeah, Rin is cursed.
刹那さんはあの子を救ってくださいますか？
I did promise, right? I need to make a choice. I'm far from perfect. There's no way I can save everyone and everything, but there has to be something that even I can do. Oh wow, 2 choices. Is this where the routes get split? She saved me. Now it's my turn to save her. Yeah, you can count on me. That's why I'm here. Hopefully I didn't choose the wrong one. I don't feel a moment's hesitation. I was hesitating. I still don't know the true reason why I came to this island. But I'm sure I made the decision. Even if I hadn't lost all my memories, I still would have met Rine and learned of her situation. I can't really imagine anything being more important than this. I wouldn't abandon her for anything. The question is, will she accept me? Will I be good enough for her?
大丈夫ですよ、あの子は。だって
Kuan smiles gently.
あの子はずっと刹那さんを待っていたんですから。
That's a good point. I'm driven to a sudden thought. If there really is such a thing as destiny, then maybe it was Rine who called me to this island. Alright, I'll take your word for it.
私も刹那さんを信じていいですか？
Yeah, I'll keep protecting Rine. I promise. I'm sure it'll be an uphill battle, and maybe someday I'll regret the choice I've made here today. But the passage of time is relative. My vigil won't last nearly as long as that of the Setsuna of legend, who ended up freezing himself in wait for his beloved. It'll be a few decades at most, and that's sure to pass in a flash if I just dedicate myself to this one purpose. A human life is but a fleeting moment in time. If time really is without end, our lifespan only the briefest of instances. Our lives span only to the briefest of instances. Man, I need to read better. But that's why we're able to cope with the sadness and pain. And surely in the final reckoning, happiness awaits us. It's the only thing that people are able to give each other. Let's talk a little about the future. Once upon a time, there lived a young man named Setsuna. He was in love with a girl named Rine, but they belonged Two very different worlds. Rene was a princess, and the kings didn't approve of the relationship. He got angry and turned Rene into a frog. That was the beginning of Cisna's big adventure. I tried changing it up a little, but the story is pretty much unrecognizable at this point. Though I can exactly tell the island's legend as is, with good reason. Why should I want this up? To be continued next time. In episode 2, a rival appears. Wait! We already did that one. Wrong episode. Whoa, that's interesting. Is that Rene? That is Rene. The little princess sat directly in front of me, sulks, puffing off her rosy cheeks. It's far too long a story to tell in one sitting. The saga of Setsuna and Rene is an epic three-parter. The little princess tilts her head to the side in confusion. I'm glad you noticed that Setsuna in the story is in fact Daddy. She's getting smart. She used to believe anything and everything I said, but recently she's been gone taking after her mom. Daddy's over 100 years old, you know. I think more than that, actually. Well, I guess. Does she really think people are still going to buy that? Mommy's forever 17, just don't think about it too much, okay? Forever 17. She can't grow old. Interesting. Come on, let's get home. Mommy's waiting for us. I take my little princess by the hand, and in that moment an old memory flashes up. It's nothing. How many years has it been? How many years since the day I met her on this very beach? It was about to be banished from this island, and she gave me a home. And when I was about to lose sight of my goal, she gave me a new purpose in life. We became a family, after which she gifted me with a new life, this little bundle of joy, my most precious treasure, the thing which now gives me meaning to my life. No, I just got some wasabi in my eye. Time really does fly by. Rena still spends most of her days holed up inside the mansion. I'm still there at her side supporting her. However, many little things we must have gone through in the past, I really don't remember them anymore. And I think that's for the better. What's important is the future, not the past. I'm sure that in any other 10, 20 years, it'll still be willing away my days here in peace and continue to protect these small blessings I found. Has that mark always been there? Have you shown it to Mommy? I see. It's no use flying into a panic right off the bat. Whatever regrets I may end up with, it's not like I can turn back time. From now on, how about you take your bets with Daddy? Don't pout at me like that. Don't you like Daddy? Do you love me? On the other side of this, happiness still awaits. Even today, that's what I believe. I'm sure of it. I get it. I get it. I know exactly what just happened. Painting a brief future. Well, let's continue then. I chose the wrong path. This happened last time, remember? Yeah, I had a feeling. I chose the wrong side, so I need to go to the beach with Connie and Sara. Alright then, that was fun. Maybe I'm just trying to escape the weight of my responsibilities. But at the moment I really don't have the power to do anything else. I still don't know what I can do to help Rene. And whatever it is, I'm not really ready for it yet. I promise to go to the beach with Karin and Sarah tomorrow. It'd be easy. Oh yeah, that's true. I did have that promise that I made. It'd be easy enough for me to claim I'll grant Kuon's wish, but to say so would be meaningless. Kuon, I like this island. It's a bit hot, but both the ocean and the skies above are quite stunning, and it's wonderfully verdant. It is really a paradise.
そうですか。
Kuon's voice has always been soft, but now it's scarcely audible. So I was just thinking of inviting Rine too. She doesn't actually have soup-like syndrome, does she? So it should be fine to take her outside.
刹那さん、あなたは。
I don't know, I still don't know how I can best help her. But there has to be something I can do right now. Perhaps Rine was cursed by a witch in the past, but the curse was cast on Rine of the past, not the Rine I know. And even if the island is still festering under the witch's curse, slowly but surely its effects are being consigned to history. Rine's generations don't have to live out their lives in fear of it. And if that very fear constitutes a new curse, it's something they have to overcome. I should be able to give them a push in the right direction.
それはきっとあの子を救うでしょう。どうか
Perfect.
あの子を日の当たる世界に連れて行ってやってください。私の分までこの世界の美しさを感じさせてやってください。
Yeah, you can count on me. This must be why I'm here. I'm sure this is the reason I washed up in this island of all places. The question is, how do I convince her to come along with us to the beach? Plan A is to invite her straight up. But considering what happened the other day, I reckon my chances are slim. If I screw up twice without having first won her affection, I'm sure it'll lead to a bad ending. Which I already had, am I right? Bad endings. I should probably come up with an alternative.
お困りでしたら、この引きこもりのスペシャリストがアドバイスを差し上げましょう。
Is that something to be proud of? As Rina's mother, though, Kuon must know her better than anyone. I guess it's worth listening to any advice she's got.
表でバカ騒ぎをすればいいんです。私だったら気になって様子を見に行っちゃいます。
Really? Isn't that pretty much the oldest trick in the book?
例えば、浜辺でバーベキューなどはいかがでしょう。 では、裸踊りとか。
I don't know about
ダ
that.
メでしょうか。
Not necessarily. That can be plan B. Now I just have to come up with plan C. There's no point in trying to force her outside. Maybe my only option is to first rid her of her fear somehow. Why is she so afraid of soup-like syndrome? I mean, it's pretty terrifying to see, but Canning and Sada don't seem to have any problem interacting with sufferers. Why are they okay with it and not Rine? Because she's Rine.
はい。
I'm just wondering why she's so scared of soup-like syndrome. According to legend, the first person to fall ill was a girl named Rine. And after her death, this Rine was prophesied to return one day. I think Plan C is starting to take shape. No, wait a minute. Say, Kuon, you mentioned yesterday that lots of folk tales are actually about time travel. Are these islands' legends the same? Waiting for Rine to be reincarnated, Setsuna entered a long sleep, encased in ice. In one sense, he was traveling into the future.
ええ。ですが、それが何か？
According to legend, Setsuna will wake up again when Rine is reborn into this world. Does that mean that Rine and I are... That could be Plan C a little tricky.
やはりプラン B はボツですか？
Why does she sound so disappointed? Nah, I'm just putting it on hold.
よかった。
I prefer for Plan A to succeed so I can just get this over with, but...
却下。
Of course. It's shut down in record time.
どうして海水浴なんかしなくちゃいけないのよ。疲れるだけでしょ？
Come on, don't be like that. A little exercise is good for you.
何よ。やっぱり太ってるって言いたいわけ？
Of course not. But don't you think it's kind of a waste never making proper use of the magnificent private beach?
そうでもないわよ。最近誰も手入れしてないし。
Oh yeah, you did hurt your foot on a piece of trash yesterday.
でしょ？こんなところで泳いだってしょうがないわよ。
But...
っていうかあなた、女の子たちの水着姿が見たいだけなんじゃないの？
Perhaps. Well, I can't exactly deny that.
泳ぎたければ勝手に泳げば？他の子たちと一緒に。
But Rene, I wanna go with you.
行かない。
Her highness can be pretty stubborn sometimes. Plan B, dude. I guess I've got no choice but to shoot for Plan C. But that's... Hey, Rene. If you want to carry on playing the lonely little princess of the night, then I've no right to stop you. But if you want something else, if you want to change however slightly, then I'll...
言ったでしょ？欲しいものは全部ここにあるって。あなたがいろいろ気を回してくれてるのはわかるし、嬉しいわ。でも私は、今のままで十分なの。
She sounds as if she's just trying to convince herself of that. She doesn't go to school, nor does she hang out with her new friends she's made. Though they're all the same age, she spends all her time holed up in a mansion. These nightly walks seem to be her own one pleasure in life.
だからいいの。これが、私の運命なの。
Destiny, it's that word again. Who is Destiny? If I don't talk her out of it sometime soon, she'll allow that so-called destiny to take over completely. That's what I wanted to avoid at all costs. Hey Rene, I have to do this even if it ends up hurting her, even if it means losing my home. I'm not the Cessna you're looking for. Rene stiffens, or at least it looks that way to me.
誰から聞いたの？
There's a wariness to her tone. It seems that hunch of mine wasn't misplaced. Karin, Sara, and Kuan each told me part of the story, and the reaction of yours just confirmed my suspicion. The reason why Rain is so terrified of Sublight Syndrome, the reason why she's been so kind to me, all the answers are to be found in the legend of this island. Rain said that she was looking for something, and that's why she goes on those walks. And she said that she'd already found what she was looking for. When she said that, she was facing me. Rina must assume that I'm the citizen of legend. Or more accurately, that's what she wants to believe. The fact that she's still walking to the beach to this day proves that she's not entirely certain of it herself. I may be Senkai Setsuna, but that's not the name you gave me. But that's the name you gave me, nothing more, nothing less. I'm nothing but an imposter.
わかってるわよ。
No, you don't. And the same goes for you. You're not the Rene of legend.
伝承？
Sorry, that didn't come out right. Of course, it could be true, I'm not going to deny that, but I can say for certain that you're not a reincarnation of anybody. She was born here on this island, and she happens to be called Rina, yes. Unfortunately, the burden of the name is simply too great for a young girl to bear. She's being held back by it and its association with that old folk tale. Without realizing it, she ended up identifying with Rina from the story. That's why she was so afraid of Sublight Syndrome, and that's why she can't go out during the day. And these nighttime walks were all that was left for her. Eventually, she started going to the beach every single night in search of a certain young man, Setsuna, the man predicted to deliver Rine from her curse. Of course, it wasn't like she was going to find him. That was delusional on her part. And yet, she did find him. At least she found a random amnesiac whom she was able to shape into the Setsuna she desired. Someone who already been silly enough to say that he traveled through time. Our meeting wasn't in any way predestined. She claims that she has everything she wants, but that's nonsense. It's just a flimsiest little fantasy. Rina looks down at her feet. I can't see her expression. But that's the truth. That's a reality, as bitter and unforgiving as it gets. If you don't face up to reality, you'll never be able to move forward. Hey Rine, there's no need for you to be scared of soup plate syndrome. There's no need for you to show me any kind of a special treatment either. I'm just me. I'm a regular guy. And you're you, nobody else. Rina doesn't answer. Her gaze remains fixed on the ground and her shoulders begin shaking. Remember what you said to me? You reminded me to go searching for what I lost. So we'll just have to go searching for what you lost, as well for what you've forgotten. She's not the Rina of legend, she's a normal girl, an ordinary inhabitant of this island. I'll help you as much as you need. I'm not acting the part of Cessna, the fictional hero. I just want to help her out as a regular guy living in the present. What's that? I made her cry. Great. Another girl in another visual novel that I may cry, huh? Perfect. Damn, I wasn't expecting this. Tears are running down her cheeks. She's overflowing with sadness and resentment. She feels like she's been betrayed. Yeah, but that wouldn't be real. Rina hastily wipes away her tears and turns towards the mansion. With that parting shot, she dashes off, leaving me all alone at the beach. My left cheek throbs painfully. Did I do something wrong? Or was that the right decision? Even if I were able to turn back time, I don't think I'd ever find the answer to that. Rine. There's only one thing I'm certain of. Nobody knows who they really are, even if they think they do. It's not easy. It's no easy thing finding yourself, your true self, whatever that means. That goes for me as well, of course. Oof. Ooh. Well, that didn't turn out really well, did it? First I chose the wrong route, which should time skip to the future, literally to the future. And then, well, I tried to snap Rine out of her fantasy, but Setsuna failed. Man, was not expecting that really. Well, when you only had two choices, and one was a bad ending, this has to be the correct path. Even though it seems to be just as bad, or actually probably worse, I don't know. Well, anyways guys, I'm gonna stop the video right here. Hope you liked the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like to as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.